I was watching Jack's video yesterday, where him and I kind of was talking, um, and I found out that maybe I don't like know how to communicate with Jack that well. I know how to tell him what to do, and I know how to preach at him and tell him the right things to do. But maybe I don't know how to listen to him because I didn't know what to say back to him. Now I deal with people a lot, right? I mean, as much as I hate to sometimes, I deal with people a lot. Um, I'm a pretty good communicator, like listening, and but for some reason, I definitely don't listen to him like I should. I don't know if it's me just wanting like to always make sure I'm telling him what to do, or I want to fix his problems, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't listen, and maybe that's all he needs. Sometimes kids try to talk to us because as parents, I don't think we do listen the way we should. We don't think their problems are that big. I'm thinking here lately about Jackson and him wanting to go out in the yard and play catch with a football, or sometimes he's asking, "Hey, Dad, what if we just get in a car and go drive?" Or sometimes he's just trying to do something with me, and I'm like, "What do you want to do that for?" Maybe that's his way of saying, "Hey, Dad, I want to fucking talk for a minute." So anyway, I'm gonna think on that, and I'll I'll put some. Holy shit! Listen, I remember being a kid and my dad and my mom saying, "What are you got to be stressed out about? You're 10 years old or you're 13 years old, and none of that bullshit matters. Like, so what?" Well, listen, just because it doesn't fucking matter to you doesn't mean it doesn't matter to them. These kids, no matter what age you're at in life, you're dealing with stress. They're dealing with stress too, like we are, right? So Jackson going to school, he says he hates school. I mean, it drives me crazy when he says that. So I'm always preaching at him. What do you mean you hate school? Boy, you better figure it out, whatever, right? I've never asked him why he hates school, and I've never actually listened because it doesn't matter. So I've never paid attention to him. Maybe he just needs to vent a little bit. I think we all hate work sometimes, but, we think work's more important than school because, it's what pays our bills, right? But I think Jackson goes through just as much stress at school as I do at work, or he's got just as much to deal with. It's just as important to him as the things I'm dealing with are as important to me. I'll bet if I talked to a guy that was 80 years old, like in the last week of his life, he knows it's at the end. I bet he would tell me, dude, the things you're worried about right now, how you're paying your bills, and your social life, and you're worrying about being lonely, and you need somebody in your life, and you're stressed out about some dumbass relationship with some dumbass girl, or I bet he would tell me, "Oh, that shit don't matter." You know what I bet he would tell me? I bet he would tell me to learn how to communicate with my son better, and I bet he would tell me to learn how to love the people in my life better. Be there for them. I bet he would tell me something about go tell my mom I love her or my dad. I bet he would tell me that because they're not going to be here forever, right? And we take that for granted too. So, like, I was watching that video with me and Jackson, and I'm just like, man, I know how to talk to a lot of people, and I know how to listen to a lot of people and help. But I argue with him more. Like he was saying, "Dad, you get mad. He's right. When I was watching that video, I was thinking about. He caught me off guard with the football question. I wasn't ready for that, but he's right. I don't listen. I think as parents, we do more preaching sometimes than we are willing to listen to our kids because we got our own problems to deal with, and we sometimes might think they're a little more important than our kids' problems. But remember, it don't matter what age you are. If you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling something, just because it's not important to other people, don't mean it's not killing you inside, right? So I'm sure Jackson's stressed out, and I need to do a better job of listening to him, and not preaching at him. I guess that's what my parents did to me, and I hated it. I hated it.